All right, people, what's up? Facebook, YouTube, Facebook. The Political Insider is in the house. Yes, we are. Let me see. All right. Facebook, we're in the house. YouTube, we're in the house. My name is Wayne Dupree. You're watching The Political Insider at lunchtime. Today is question and answer day. So as Facebook continues to bring people in for this, I want to thank everybody. Our top story today is Sean Hannity. That's right, Sean Hannity. Now again, today is question and answer. So if you have any questions for us, just just drop them down in the comment section. Questions about anything, entertainment, news, sports, whatever you got, send them to us. We usually do this on Wednesdays and Fridays. But as for the news and Sean Hannity, some rumors have been going around. Said, hey, guess what? Sean Hannity's going to leave Fox because of Bill Sean. Now, look, Sean Hannity is my big brother. So, for me, I was looking at his tweets, man. And, I mean, I even talked to some people behind the scenes. And I was like, okay, you can tell me. But I couldn't get anything. Well, actually, I could get something, but I didn't put it out there like that. But I'm glad that he's basically come out and said, I'm not going anywhere. So Fox will continue to have Sean Hannity. For more information about it, though, for more extensive information, you can click on the link above. But if you have any questions for me today, you can send them my way. They can be on anything that's happening right now in the news. My name is Wayne Dupree. I am a feature contributor at thepoliticalinsider.com. I have articles over there. And most of you join us every day here at lunchtime, so we definitely appreciate it. We definitely appreciate y'all joining us. So with that said, we got Brittany Taylor. Brittany Taylor, what is your favorite fact-checking sites and partisan and truthful resources outside of the Political Insider? WayneDupree.com. WayneDupree.com, Brittany. I'll go as far as that. WayneDupree.com. I also check out the Conservative Treehouse. I check them out too. I try to stay away from other websites, but I do take a look at a lot. But I only trust a certain amount, and I can count them on my hand. Okay, from Jeff. Jeff says, should Trump shut down the government over the budget? I would have. I'm not afraid of it. I'm not afraid of shutting down the government because there's a whole lot of people that have jobs up there that shouldn't have any jobs. There's a whole lot of people taking up space. I don't mind them shutting down the government. I really don't, because the states still could run their stuff. Now, state can run their state stuff. They can't run federal stuff. But who is it? I mean, the federal government is supposed to be protecting our general welfare. It's not supposed to be the bloodline of handing out money and different things. That's not what it was meant to do. So the people that are afraid of the government shutting down, these are the people that have been sucked into, well, the government should be giving us this and the government should be giving us that, and we rely on the government. And when you hear people talk about they're afraid of the government shutting down, they rely on the government too much. We don't. So, that's why I'm like, man, I don't care if they shut down. I really don't. They steal too much money. That $1 trillion bill that Paul Ryan wants to put out? That's y'all's money. Well, that's our money. That's our money. That's not the Congress money. Congress don't make money. They steal money from us, but they don't make money. Like I said in my video yesterday. Brett Barton, do we need another civil war to fix America? I don't. I don't know, Brent. I mean, that's extreme. A civil war to fix America. That's sort of extreme to me. There's a political war going on right now, and there's a cultural war going on right now too. And maybe that's your civil war, the political war versus the cultural war. Maybe that's your civil war, because the cultural war doesn't want to have anything to do with politics, and politics doesn't see the use of culture inside of it, to lead the nation. So that might be your civil war, but I don't think we'll be taking arms against California anytime soon. I mean, I wouldn't mind that, but Stephen Lynch, do you think we should run over people that block roadway? Yes, I do. I really do. I don't care if you protest. I mean, everybody should have the right to protest. You can protest, believe me. But when protest doesn't include impeding somebody's direction. Okay? You could be a respectful protester and get your message across. But once you become someone who wants to lay your hands on somebody, or you want to stand out in the middle of the street while cars can't move, or you just happen to take your protest group out on the highway. Y'all drive your cars out to the highway, park alongside of the road, and then just stand in the middle of the road. Yeah, I do. I believe that you should run over. I do. I believe that they should be run over, and nobody should be charged. If you feel in your insides that you should be stopping cars out on the highway, then you're taking life into your own hands. Yes, I do. I believe it. Yep. Hit them, knock them over. They won't do it again. Judy Pratt, when will Congress address the issues of the elite getting away with breaking laws? Judy, I'm sorry to say. Well, you know what? I was getting ready to give you a bad answer, but I'll give you a good answer, okay? Once we start voting out the criminals in D.C., voting them out and putting in people who we can trust and people who will follow the Constitution, then they can go after the people that we voted out and put them in jail. But the people that are in there right now, they are not going to vote for anything that is going to hold them accountable for their decisions. They're not. They're just not going to do it. That's why I believe in term limits, but I believe in term limits for us. We can do. Okay, we can. But the Congress is not that honest that they're going to do it. They're not going to vote for term limits. They're not going to vote their existence, the end of their existence. And see, there's so many things. There's so many things that Congress gets that they shouldn't be getting a pension. Where in the Constitution does it say that a Congress person should be getting a pension? You don't deserve no pension. You don't even work damn near half the year. Why do you get a lifetime pension and you don't even show up half of the year in Washington D.C.? And then when you get up there, you don't do nothing. You don't pass no laws. You ain't pass no budget. All you gotta do is get up there, fuss, fight, whine, write bad checks, have sex with little boys and midgets. Well, I'm sorry. I'm not even gonna go into that. But they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. They don't deserve no pension. They don't deserve no dental plan. They don't deserve no medical care for the rest of their life. They don't deserve all that. Forget it. They don't deserve all that. But to answer your question, Judy, they aren't going to police themselves. We have to do it, and that's what I've been saying. I said it yesterday in my video, and I say it all the time. We got to do it. We have to. Karen Koenig. So Hillary says she's part of the resistance. Do you think she is head of the shadow government? No, I do not. Hillary Clinton is a lot of things. She's a criminal. She's a crook. She has seizures. She snuffs snuff. She's a shaker. She's a liar. She's a cheater. She has stuff on people in D.C., but she's not part of the shadow government. The shadow government has been there for a long time. And they rule, or they used to rule, the people in Washington, D.C. I don't think they don't rule Donald Trump, but they rule some of the people on Trump's administration. I tell you that. I believe that. And that's why so many people are giving Trump a hard time. But no, I don't think she's part of the shadow. I mean, I don't think she's head of the shadow government. I think she knows who it is, but I don't think she's head of the shadow government. She's too weak in the mind to be head of that. Dan Moynihan, I think that's how I say that. What do you think about the Convention of States? I've heard Mark Levin talk about it. What do I think about it? It would be great if all of the states were in it. I mean, has signed on to do it, but they won't for some reason. Well, you got Democrats in high places too. This is something that could have been done in early America when you didn't have these 50 states and their 50 ways of doing things. I know the last time I checked, it was like 32 or 33 states that had signed on to it, but you need 50, don't you? I think you need 50. Russ Pryor, do we need to have a convention to rid us of the 16th Amendment? Income tax. Russ is, and that was Russ Pryor. It's funny that nobody else up there in DC is saying that. It's funny that you don't hear that more on the radio, or you don't hear it more in panel discussions. I don't think a whole lot of people know that, that you could possibly do that. So, do we need to have a convention to rid us of the 16th Amendment income tax? Who's going to hold the convention? That's my thing. Who's going to hold the convention? Because again, I go back to the question that somebody asked earlier about how the Congress would never police themselves to be accountable to themselves. That they're not going to do it. Or the sad group that's in there right now, they're not going to police themselves. Look at it. Look, they're trying to pass a $1 trillion budget. $1 trillion budget. You can't even count that high. As a matter of fact, I tried counting last night. I went to sleep. I tried counting up to $1 trillion. I went to sleep. I couldn't even do it. And it would take years to count up to $1 trillion. They're not going to police themselves. So who's going to hold these conventions not the Convention of States, because the Convention of States is on the state level, but Congress ain't going to do it. So I don't know. Mike Sleister, Wayne, this Antifa group, do you think they should be classified as a domestic terrorist group now? Yes, I do. Yes, I do think that it should be classified as a terrorist group. I've been seeing some policemen remove the mask, and then some that don't want their mask removed, then they're getting arrested, I think. I saw an Antifa person that was burning the flag. They got arrested the other day. Did y'all see that? That was great. That was real great. Robert Winters, do you think it's time for all of us Americans should put our differences aside for now and fix country first? That's the goal that most of us want. It's just that we just have some simple-minded freaks that just don't want to pay attention that we can all benefit if all of us are in the same ship going to the same destination. We all should be thinking about America first, but the liberal agenda, the liberal mindset makes them think of their own self first. They think of their own self first, not America, their own self. So, yes, Robert, I think it is time for all of us Americans to put our differences aside. But like I said, the liberal mindset of the simple-minded freaks, they won't do it. They're just shoeless sock puppets, if you ask me. Danny Graff, what do you think of Hillary still not accepting the laws of her own fault? I think that she should be institutionalized. I think that the ambulance should have took her away right after that interview. I think that she should have been hospitalized with some handcuffs strapped to a bed with wood and tied right in her mouth so she can't say nothing. That's right. Treat her like Sue Ellen Ewing, 86er. Put her away. Put her away in institution, man. She blaming Comey. And then, did y'all hear what she said? The Russian WikiLeaks. The Democrats be doing it all the time like this, don't they? She knows that soundbite is going to get out and it's going to play to the simple-minded freaks, the shoeless sock puppets. It's going to play to them, and now when you go out on the streets, people are going to be saying Russian WikiLeaks. WikiLeaks is a separate organization from Russia. It's not the Russian WikiLeaks. It's not the man. And usually when somebody like Hillary Clinton can get up there and do that, there's nobody to push back. There's nobody to push back. So, whatever. From John, where did you get that dope hat? You like this hat? Huh? You like that hat? I got it from Amazon, as a matter of fact. You like that? Make America Great Again. I like hats for some reason. I like hats. Let me see. Danny. Okay. Tammy Abbott. How do we impeach Congress? You vote them out. Or you could, depending on your state, you could possibly call for a special election, I think, for some states that allow that, but I don't know if you can do that, though. The only way I know is that you vote them out. And when you hear people say, no, you can't vote them out. No, you can vote them out. Eric Cantor got voted out in Virginia. It can be done. But you have to gather your group together and decide this is what we're going to do. We got to vote this person out. Every person that is watching me right now, all of you that are watching me right now, I don't care if you like your senator. I really don't care. Okay? Please listen to me. I don't care if you like your senator. Vote him out. Make your senator that you like and love so much come back into the community and work the laws that he passed for your state. Don't you know that Congress is separate from the laws that they pass? The laws that they pass don't bother them in Congress. It doesn't. It doesn't touch them. You love your congressman? Good. You like your congressman? Good. Vote him out of office. Vote him out of office and put somebody else in. Every 4 years, 6 years, whatever your flavor, vote them out. Okay, and put some new meat in there. Put some new horses in there that love this country. Lori Perry, what do you think of the Kushner reports? I'm troubled by him because if Jared does have connections with George Soros, which I have seen, which I've read, that's troubling. That's troubling because then it shows that it shows our worst fear. And our worst fear is that everybody is connected on some type of level. Well, everybody is connected on a corrupted level. And that's something that we don't want to admit. It took me a long time to even say that both parties were the same thing. I used to fight you to the death to tell you that the Democratic Party is not like the I used to fight you to the death to tell you that the Republican Party is not like the Democrat Party. Now, yeah, they're both the same thing. It's a uniparty. It is. It's a uniparty. Especially, most importantly, it's a uniparty within the leadership. I'm not talking about the people on the ground like you. You are not like the people in D.C. The swamp changes the people in D.C. You are a lot more pure in what you believe in than Congress. Until further notice, how do we stop this shadow government? Do we need to defend ourselves? I don't have an answer for that. I mean, I don't even know what a shadow government is. I've heard about it, but nobody's been able to put their hand on it. Nobody's been able to put their finger on it. You keep hearing about it, and you have conspiracy people talking about it, and I'm sure that something like that exists, but you don't know who's part of it. You don't know who's in charge of it. Where do they meet? How do they work things out? How do they come to these decisions? It's real hard. It's real hard. Okay, so we got one more question. Okay. Do you think Aaron Rodgers gets his powers from Earth's yellow sun like Superman? No, Derek. No, but I think Dak Prescott gets his power from the sun. Dak Prescott is the Cowboys quarterback who will be leading the Dallas Cowboys to the Super Bowl this year. And while Derek, my partner over there at the Political Insider, will be sitting at home with his Green Bay Packers. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Wayne Dupree. You've been tuned in to our question and answer period here on Wednesday. We have another one coming up on Friday. So we look forward to seeing you again. We do this every day around lunchtime, so make sure you come back. Like and follow this page, please. Like and follow this page. And also, check out my page at Wayne Dupree Show. I'd love to have you over there. We do this all the time. I go back and forth on these, so make sure that I see you again. All right, until the next time, y'all have a great day. I'll talk to you in a little bit.